inravio.com.
Getting into it, and the music stops.
And welcome to the Weekly Show. I am Chuck.
Hello, I'm Bonnie.
And how we doing?
We're going good. We're doing
So,
good.
what is your weekend? How was it?
My weekend.
What did we do this weekend?
We went to a party.
So was it better than you thought it was going to be? Because I knew there was a little trepidation there. You didn't seem to want to go.
I don't ever want to leave the house. Like a hermit.
Yeah, well, because we only get really one day to
I know.
wind down a little
Yeah.
bit. So we kind of want to stay around the house and things like that, like most people do. And
Yeah. No, it's not that I didn't want to go. It's like I barely know anybody there.
But
But it was nice.
you realize you know people a little bit more than you expected.
No, not really.
Yeah, because we saw him at a wedding. It was my relatives from the Greek side. And you had cousin Bobby, you knew Susie, you knew Bobby.
Yeah, but I only met him once.
Yeah, but you knew Susie.
20 years ago.
Yeah, but you knew him, you knew Nick. Mm-hmm. You knew all of Thalasinos clan from the wedding, and you knew the Moffats and Doreen and the kids and Amelia. Great kids, nice, right?
Yes, all of them were very well behaved.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Need a video
When I
of-
say kids, I mean they're in their 20s. I mean, my
But
kids.
not all of them. They were teenagers.
Yeah, but still.
We need a video of that party. We can show it to like everybody in the world and say, this is how your teenagers should behave. They were all really good kids.
Really.
Yes, they were.
They
Even
were.
the
They were
little
good.
kids weren't that
well
bad.
behaved, yeah. No, they
The
were
little
it was good.
ones.
It was a good
I mean,
party.
they
We
knocked
had some
over a
fun.
tree, but other than that.
It was Uncle Gus and Aunt Chris's 65th wedding anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Just wow.
Yeah. What else are you going to say to that? Wow.
And when you
65
say-
years of being married.
You say, hey, Susie asked the father, said, so what's your secret? He goes, basically everybody else died. Perfect Uncle Gus. Everybody's got an Uncle Gus, right?
I think so.
How perfect is that?
Yep.
So yeah, it was interesting. We had some fun there. Mm-hmm. It was
So,
good
yeah.
times. I was glad to see him again, even though we saw him at a wedding over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It was still good to see him again. It's too long, sometimes.
I know. Well, now that they're closer, we can see them a little more often.
Yeah, but closer. But I mean, Bobby lives in L.A. Everybody comes from all over, so it's like any family. People go all over the place. And gets a little crazy,
Yeah, it does.
So anyway, what do we have on the show?
We have all kinds of stuff. We have a little teaser for Gold Coast Film Festival.
Nice.
So we're going to get into some, really serious stuff, and we've got a bunch of crazy stories. We've got a look back at Halloween. We've got 5 Off, 5 On. We've got all kinds of stuff. Of course, we have another edition of This Week and Next Week. We've got Fact or Fiction. Tons. We
Tons
are
of
going
stuff.
to be busy tonight. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to get right into it because, like I said, a lot of stuff.
Sounds good.
Stay
Grab
with
a drink,
us.
and we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
Village Music Shop of Mastic. 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Your full-service store with personalized attention, school band instrument rentals and sales, music instruction on all instruments for all styles and age groups, for guitars, drums, amplifiers, PA systems, and accessories. It's Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE or go to villagemusicshop.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
I need like some wine and cheese
we are back.
with that music.
You like that?
Yeah, some wine and
It's funky
cheese.
jazz, right?
Yeah, exactly. It just makes me mellow. All right, no time for mellow. We have a lot to get through, but before we do, let's see what's happening around town with this week and next week.
Hello again, Internet friends. It's me, Rick Eberly, back to give you the heads up on the coolest New York events happening this week. Halloween may be over, but that doesn't mean the parties are. So finish throwing up that bag of leftover candy corn and listen up. First, get your twerk on this Friday at the Emporium in Patchogue as we get an amazing trap hip-hop show by DJ duo Twerk. Made up of producers Benzie and Eccentric, Twerk has been making waves in the electronic dance scene thanks to their unique sound and incredibly catchy rhythms. They'll also be bringing with them a whole bunch of special guests that even we don't know about yet. The party starts at 10 p.m. and tickets are just $10. $7 if you purchase in advance. I mean, you know you're gonna go, so just do it. Oh, and the event's 18 and up, so we'll see you there, freshmen. Next up is another Saved by the 90s night at Webster Hall this Friday. The time period that you love to hate is back, and so is all the denim and flannel. This time, you'll be hearing tunes from the Bayside Tigers, as well as DJ Sugar Ray, so you can expect the party to be raging. Tickets are just $20, and the party starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. Come get all the glow sticks, makeup, 90s props, and fanny packs you can possibly withstand in one night, let alone a whole decade. Okay, I'm going to take a second here before I talk about this next one. Okay, I'm good. Are you ready? No, you're not, but here we go anyway. This Saturday, you'll be at the Space in Westbury. Why? Because comedy god, sorry I read that wrong, Richard Lewis will be performing live. This man is, and I'm not exaggerating here, a comedy icon responsible for a majority of the laughter made in the last 30 years. Hell, Mel Brooks said he was the modern Franz Kafka of modern day comedy. The show begins at 8 p.m. this Saturday with tickets starting at $50. Tickets are still somehow miraculously still available, but they won't be for long. So seriously, like any second now, you should get them. Well, that about wraps it up for this week. But be sure you're visiting InReview.com for all of our other awesome content and information. Also, be sure you follow @InReview on Twitter, like at least some of our stuff at Facebook.com/InReview Weekly, and hang with me over at RickEberly.com, @RickEberly on Twitter, @RickEberly on Instagram. And I'll see you next week, everybody. Have an epic weekend. It'll be pretty hard not to.
Wow.
Well,
Lot of
thanks,
stuff.
Rick.
Lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. And let me take a second. Okay, thanks, Rick.
All right. On that note, let's see what else interesting is happening in this insane world of ours. It's time for stupid news. Okay. You know what the uvula is, right?
I think so.
Okay. You know, it's that weird dangly thing in the back of your throat that doesn't really seem to do anything at all.
Oh, okay, right. I was a lot lower than that.
All right. Well, have you ever tried to touch yours?
No.
No. Okay. Me either. 17-year-old Sam Ireland not only touches his, he even stretches it to nearly 3¼ inches. That's just disgusting. It seems that the teen discovered how stretchy it is when one night he accidentally bit it. Ugh. He hadn't realized what he had bitten, so he tried to pull it out of his mouth, and it started to stretch. Since it didn't hurt, he kept pulling. Somehow, he started absently pulling on it from time to time. I guess kind of like, you know, twirling your hair. Ugh. Well, his doctors aren't concerned. They even call it a cool party trick. So Sam contacted Ripley's Believe It or Not. Edward Mayer, the vice president of exhibits and archives, says he's never seen anything like this before and explained that the sheer strangeness of discovering you are capable of such a thing is what is so interesting. Editors decided to include Ireland and his uvula in the newest issue of Ripley's Believe It or Not, Eye-Popping Oddities. That is definitely an eye-popping oddity. I don't even want to look at it. That's just, to me, gross.
Yes. Sounds pretty bad. Oof. I've seen pictures of it, you know, in the back, but pulling it 3½ inches, wow.
Yeah.
That seems like a way to go.
I've never tried to touch it. I mean, because I always thought, for a long time, I thought that was the thing that you touched in order to make yourself throw up.
Even better, wouldn't you think that pulling on it, you'd know it's attached and go, hey, that's attached.
Well, he said it didn't hurt.
So pull on it some more?
Well, I guess he figured maybe it wasn't attached.
Wasn't a big deal?
Maybe he thought it wasn't attached because it didn't hurt to pull it.
All righty. Well, police in Iowa City, Iowa, said that Ross McDonald took drastic steps to avoid arrest on a drunken driving charge Sunday morning. He allegedly swallowed toilet paper before taking a breathalyzer test. He was pulled over around 3 a.m. after officers noticed he was driving the wrong way on the road. Officers said McDonald seemed extremely confused and could not tell them what bar he was coming from. He also maintained that he only consumed 2 drinks. He was taken to the University of Iowa Department of Public Safety's drunken driving processing room, where he initially refused to take a breathalyzer test. However, he changed his mind after eating a bunch of toilet paper under the mistaken assumption that it would somehow interfere with the breathalyzer. The toilet paper plan didn't work. He allegedly blew a .165, more than double the state's legal limit. So I didn't know that there was a toilet paper thing out there that...
Exactly.
Is that a myth that I'm unaware of?
I've never heard it before. Have you guys ever heard eating toilet paper with... No, they've
Kyle,
never heard it either.
Go upstairs, grab the Jack Daniels and a roll of toilet paper. We're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before. The only thing I've ever heard as far as breathalyzers and all that kind of stuff is things like mouthwash and stuff will actually set it off.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
will
true.
make
I've
it
heard
worse.
that. Yeah.
And actually, not only that, but things like sweeteners, artificial sweeteners, can also make it worse.
I hear that doing push-ups is a big thing of getting sober. I don't really think that works, but I've heard that.
Nothing works.
Like exercising while you're, in
No.
the holding cell.
No. Nothing works. The only thing that works to make you sober
Is
is time. Yes, even coffee doesn't do it. It makes you very awake and drunk. That's it. Didn't do anything.
Awake and drunk.
Yes.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah. All right. So trick-or-treaters in Quebec got more trick than a treat when they accidentally received bipolar meds instead of candy. A Quebec City pharmacy unknowingly passed out the antipsychotic pills to kids after a customer dropped her 17-year-old son's prescription on the way out of the store. Another customer picked up the fallen meds and left it on the counter, just a bit too close to the candy bin. The 7 individually wrapped pills were mixed in with the rest of the candy and given out to trick-or-treaters throughout the day. Police said that ingesting the pills isn't dangerous, even though side effects include nausea, tremors, and suicidal thoughts. Luckily, all of the medication was found before any of the children ate it. How can you say it's not dangerous if it gives you suicidal thoughts? That seems to be bad.
Yeah. Well, don't most teenagers have suicidal thoughts anyways?
No.
Kyle's shaking his head, yes.
They don't all have suicidal thoughts.
There's always something that upsets them. I am very upset. I'm a dramatic person. I'm going to kill myself. Then maybe people will pay attention to me. I don't know. Do they do that all the time?
What, did you grow up a teenage girl?
No, I mean, at one time, didn't you think about, you never thought about it?
No comment.
Aha. You've heard it first here. We're breaking news.
I grew up a teenage girl, so yeah, of course.
Here now the news. Dumbass tries to take her own life. Film at 11.
Oh, pfft.
Okay, so anyway, the creator of the Scrote and Tote, a company
love
keen
this.
to produce lifelike scrotum backpacks, has launched a crowdfunding campaign to help fund mass production. After a photo of Canadian businessman Daniel Bitton wearing his own scrotal backpack designed by friend and prosthetic makeup artist CJ Goldman went viral last year, Bitton took it upon himself to gather a team and begin mass producing the product. Bitton wrote in the Indiegogo campaign introduction, "I and several friends have had to interrupt our lives in order to fully dedicate our lives to the production of lifelike, hideous, giant scrotum backpacks." Bitton's team aims to raise $33,000 for what he says will cover the production of the backpacks, including the mold for the skin-textured part of the bag, which is the biggest pre-production expense. The funds will also produce testing and facility costs. He goes on to say that the original scrotum backpack from Bitton's photo costs almost $1,000 and is too heavy and delicate to be used as a proper backpack. He said, a new, more consumer-friendly method of production will be developed in order to bring the backpacks to the masses for $120 a unit. All right, guys, thumbs up in the control room. How many you got on order?
3.
Kyle's got 3.
You get a good look at this thing.
Oh my God.
And you really can't see it in the picture there, but
So it's not just one, it's both.
it gets better. You can't really see it in that picture, but if you look really close, it's got hair.
Really? Oh my goodness.
It's got hair. I'm sorry, it's got the bumps and everything. I think that's hysterical.
Oh my goodness.
Who would walk around with that on their back?
All right, so just a question. Would you put your books in the left scrotum and your lunch in the right? Which way would you go with that? It's,
You what?
All right, his hasn't dropped yet, so he doesn't know where he's putting them.
Would you guys actually consider walking around with that thing? No.
As the backpack gets older, does it hang
sag
lower?
further?
Does it sag? Does it sag lower? Is that so? Would mine be like around my ankles or something? Is that what you're saying?
Scrote spenders.
Scrote spenders. There you go. You just pull them up and it's up they come.
Oh my God, why would anybody think of that? Why would anybody want to wear balls on their back?
I don't know. Why would anybody spend $33,000
Make a backpack of balls.
to get it there? What are we thinking about?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, that's more than I can handle. Okay, let's move on to something else. Something a little more entertaining. A little more, how about rated PG?
You know what you can do? You can actually make a package for that.
Yes?
Yeah, so it could come with a beanie hat that you could put on your head.
Okay. What would it be?
That's a beanie hat
helmet?
that goes on your head. It's got a little ring around the bottom of it. Right? Could be like a Christmas thing. You get, if you buy the backpack, you get the hat for free. I'm seeing a marketing thing there.
Right, yeah.
I'll have to talk to John Dolan about that. I'm sure he could probably sell that.
Okay.
He could sell anything.
All right, let's go to something a little PG.
Okay, go.
Okay. So the apple sure didn't fall far from the tree. A mind-boggling photograph uploaded to Reddit on Tuesday by user JSCHU2711 shows what happened when a dad and son dressed up as each other for Halloween. One user actually wrote, "This literally made my brain shut down for a second." You got to see this picture in full screen. This is incredible. Bring this one up for me. That is the father and the son dressed as each other and as themselves. How cool is that? You can barely tell them apart.
Yeah. Wow. And anybody would care?
Come on, it's cool. Could
It
you
is
dress
cool.
up as your father and look exactly like him?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
That's the scary part.
Could
I
either
could
of
dress
you
up
guys
like-
do it? Could you dress as your father and your father dresses you and look exactly like each other? Men's and men's. See?
We're getting a waving hand. That's funny. It's dual waving hands. I love it.
I don't know many people that could actually pull that off. I mean, they look perfect.
They do. They look very well.
So that was why I found that one
Interesting.
intriguing.
Very interesting.
Yes, intriguing. All right, well, it's that time again. We need to take another
What
break.
time?
Yes, break time.
Already?
Yes. When we come back, we have our sports update for the week with the guys over at Glory Days, another thrilling game of fact or fiction, and of course, a whole bunch of other crazy stories when we come back.
We're having too much fun.
I know.
We'll be back.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
Village Music Shop of Mastic. 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Your full-service store with personalized attention, school band instrument rentals and sales, music instruction on all instruments for all styles and age groups, for guitars, drums, amplifiers, PA systems, and accessories. It's Village Music Shop. 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE or go to villagemusicshop.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Welcome back. So what do you think? You want to try Glory Days? You want to see what's going on over in Glory Days in sports?
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
All right, let's check out Glory Days.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your Radio Sports 2-Minute Warning.
Where would we be on this program without Len Dykstra? It seems every time we say we're never going to do another Len Dykstra story, he's back in the news. First, he went to jail for tax evasion and other things involving missing money or stolen goods. Then a month ago, he was in the news because Charlie Sheen's porn star girlfriend accused him of taking possession of her jewelry to help her sell it on eBay, only to return it to her with fake diamonds in place of her real diamonds. Now, why would she be surprised at that? That would be like complaining Roseanne Barr was disrespectful of the national anthem when the San Diego Padres asked her to sing it before a game. What were you expecting, Pavarotti? Anyway, it now seems that Dykstra paid over $500,000 to private investigators to dig up dirt on Major League Baseball umpires. The source of that revelation? Why, Dykstra himself, of course.
Lenny Dykstra. While speaking with Fox Sports broadcaster Colin Hurd on his program called The Herd, Dykstra revealed that he used that information to receive favorable calls to the plate while he was batting. Their blood's just as red as ours, Dykstra said. Some of them like women, some of them like men, some of them gamble, some of them do whatever. It seems that Dykstra was able to sign a 4-year contract extension with the Philadelphia Phillies in 1993, which at the time would have made him the highest paid leadoff hitter in the game. It wasn't a coincidence, you think, that I led the league in walks the next few years, was it? Dykstra walked a career high 129 times in 1993. Major League Baseball told the Daily News that they will look into Dykstra's claims. Former teammates Wally Bachman played with Dykstra when he was on the Mets and the Phillies in 1992 and 93 and said, "I don't know anything about that and I'd rather not comment on it." Keith Hernandez said, "Fear does a lot to a man. I had to do what I had to do to win and to support my family."
You know what I think?
What in the wild world of sports does that mean?
Well, now all I have to say is I think Len Dykstra is secretly Lex Luthor. You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Day Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the InRavio TV network. This has been your InRavio Sports 2-Minute Warning. I'm Paul Disclafani, that's Bruce Oler, and you have been warned.
Well, thanks, guys. Got to do a side throw there, like Disco does, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it seems that the more money you have, the more crazy you are.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, it
No
actually
shortage
works
of
on
that.
both ends of the spectrum. The more money you have, the more crazy you are, and the less money you have, the crazier you are. The only same people are the ones right down the middle.
Really? Where are we?
Right down the middle,
Are we?
in my mind.
Okay, well, that's good to know. But that could have fell right into our stupid news,
Yeah, think so?
don't you think?
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, Charlie Sheen was in that story, so it pretty much falls right into stupid news anyway.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's pretty impressive when Halloween costumes function exactly as whatever you're imitating. A group of 6 pranksters successfully used their orange cone Halloween costumes to block traffic, just like human-sized versions of the cones that kept drivers from hitting potholes every day. Police in Kingston upon Thames in London got a call around 4:40 a.m. on Sunday morning about men dressed as traffic cones blocking Clarence Street. The police department tweeted out an image of the call record from their emergency response team. It now has more than 500 retweets. Video and photos documenting the cone conundrum show the revelers blocking the street in front of a car and a bus near a traffic light.
How cute is that?
Pretty interesting.
There have been some really...
They freak people out as they're standing there and cars come and just kind of move slightly. What? And move back.
Exactly.
What?
There have been some very creative Halloween costumes I've seen online this year.
Yeah?
Very creative, yes.
As a tree?
No, I didn't see any trees.
No trees?
No, I didn't see. But there's actually another one coming up a little bit later on in the show that's really, really good.
I get a kick out of the one where it's like, you know, a Halloween costume and it's like somebody doing a Heimlich maneuver and they got like a dummy in front of them.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing. You know, it's like they're on top of somebody's back or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are pretty slick.
Yeah. All right. It's not a good idea to post winning lottery numbers or horse race tickets on Facebook. A woman named Chantel from Perth, Australia, found this out the hard way when she won $825 on a bet at the Melbourne Cup horse race. She posted a grinning selfie on Facebook, including her winning ticket, complete with scannable barcode to celebrate winning the $825 on a horse called Prince of Penzance with 101-to-1 odds on a $20 bet. Little did Chantel know, the photo of the barcode could be used at an automated machine to claim the cash, which is exactly what somebody did. She found that one of her Facebook friends is not a real friend at all. Someone used her barcode to claim the winnings for their own. She wrote on Facebook, "To the lowlife who is obviously my friend on Facebook and used my photo to claim your winnings, you're a massive blank. You ruined my day." The police have been able to track the location where the winnings were claimed and are confident that they will be able to track down the culprit. So hopefully she'll actually get her money.
That's interesting. That'd be great to get that back.
Yeah. So next time, if
No
you're gonna-
shortage of people scamming you, huh?
No, definitely not. Next time you're going to take a selfie of yourself with your winning ticket of anything, make sure you cover a certain amount of whatever it is so that they don't steal it from you. Put your finger over the barcode or
Note
something.
to self, don't take a selfie.
Well, yeah. I mean, but if you absolutely have to, if you can't control yourself, you've got to take a selfie.
My arm's not long enough to get the phone far enough away to get my whole body in the selfie.
To get your
anyway.
massive girth into the...
Yeah, exactly. So it's without a 40-foot selfie stick, I'm pretty much out. So
I don't do selfies, so it doesn't matter.
they got to come out with an extra wide-angle lens for my phone.
Well, you
and
just
maybe
turn
I'd be good.
it. You turn it sideways. No?
I don't know. I got to try that. The duck lips, you know, you got to do the duck lips.
Nah. Mm-mm. I can't do the duck lips right. Don't do that.
No.
No.
No duck lips.
Do that. Yuck.
Parents often use negative motivation to get their children to behave. It could be that if they are naughty, they have to go to bed without supper, or perhaps they misbehave, they'll find coal in their stocking. It's such a reach to say if you don't behave, the terrifying clown will get you in the closet. Wrinkles the Clown exists for this purpose. The 65-year-old man from Naples, Florida, dresses up as a clown and will take money to prank your colleagues or scare your children into behaving. His real face hides under a pale, wrinkled mask with black holes for eyes and receding white hair. He wears a polka dot and black rubber gloves and also carries a fistful of balloons in his hand. Wrinkle says that for a few $100s, he will scare unruly children into behaving. In an interview, he talked about an experience he had disciplining a 12-year-old. Wrinkle said he was scared of clowns and showed up across the street from him at the bus stop, and he just started crying in front of his friends and ran home. His mother called back a few days later and said, "Thank you. Now when he acts bad, just ask him, do you want Wrinkles to come back?"
God.
Isn't that like the big bad man's going to get you?
Yeah, that's just a horrible thing to do to your kids. I mean, really,
That's scary.
you really want that to show up. I mean, people in general, a lot of people are really afraid of clowns.
Yeah, I never
don't-
got that, but he's scary, that guy.
I don't like clowns. I'm not afraid of them, but I don't really care for them that much. And they are sometimes a little creepy.
I got a lot of friends that are clowns, so I guess I'm pretty much
No, I'm
used to
talking
it.
about clowns in makeup. That
Some
one
of
is
them
just
are, some of them
awful.
aren't.
And to foster that fear in your kid is just downright mean.
Yeah.
You know, your kid
Scared-
isn't afraid of clowns.
scared
Let's
straight
make
by-
him afraid of
Scared
clowns.
straight by a clown?
Yeah, no, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
No.
Don't want to be scared straight by a clown.
No, thank you. All right. One of America's grossest tourist attractions is getting a scrub down. Seattle's Gum Wall in Pike Place Market, which has been collecting wads of chewed gum for 20 years, will be reduced to plain old brick beginning on Tuesday, courtesy of a contractor with an industrial steam machine. The area's Preservation and Development Authority says the wall has attracted 1 million pieces of gum, spread 8 feet high by 54 feet wide, and the gunk is 6 inches thick in spots. That's just gross. And though it's cleaned every other month with a light steaming, officials say it's time the gum is removed to preserve the Market District's historic buildings. Won't people just create a new gum wall? Probably. The PDA admits this, but the hope is that it will be contained to the original wall since the stuff has moved far beyond. Why do you have to stick your gum to a wall? I don't care if it's called a gum wall. I don't care if it's tradition. It's just gross.
What you need to do is spray it with something that when it contacts gum, it explodes. So when you try to put the gum on it, just like get a little firecracker explosion and blows the handle.
Kind of like the urine repelling paint that when you pee on it, it sprays it back at you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or just spray it down with WD-40. It won't stick to nothing.
that's an option as well. And everybody's skating along the sidewalk.
Whoa!
Yeah, I
Boom.
think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
it might not be a good thing. Well, a man camping outside an Orlando store 33 days before Black Friday plans to be the first to grab a deal on a new TV while raising awareness of homelessness. Sounds like there's a double entendre there. Kevin Sutton started living in a tent on Sunday at the Best Buy located near the Florida Mall. Sutton, who hosts a radio show for the game in Orlando, said he's accepting donations, gifts, toys, and money, which he will be given to the Love Pantry. He stayed at the store for 15 days last year and said he won't leave the site until Black Friday and will live only on food and water that's provided to him through donations. He has access to the restroom inside the Best Buy during business hours, and he's a lunatic. Apparently, what he is really homeless, and he's just using that as an excuse to say, I can be here, it's okay, and you can give me food because I'm doing this for a purpose.
Maybe.
Just doesn't want to spend money on rent, I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, he does have a radio show. He is, I don't know if he's somebody, but he does have this radio show. So basically what it is it's shameless self-promotion.
Okay, it might be that. So one of his 2 listeners might come down and donate some food to him, so it's awesome.
So
Good idea.
basically what we have to do is we have to go back and check on him in like 20 days and see if he's skin and bones or if people are actually feeding him. Or can we put a sign out front like don't feed the bears?
We could, or even better yet, I'm going to have somebody go in and interview this guy. He's in Orlando, right?
Yes, he is.
Let's make that happen.
Okay.
Get this guy on a cell phone, or does somebody have to donate that too?
I don't know.
Can't make any cell phone calls.
Maybe, that could be.
We should do that. Let's see if we can contact this guy.
Well, don't you lose your space if you go to the bathroom?
No, he's got a tent set up.
So?
Who's going to break down his tent?
Just pick it up. I mean, it's on concrete. It's not like it's connected to the
Yeah,
ground.
put a little sign outside the tent, out to lunch.
See, that just cancels the whole thing out in my mind. You need to bring a, I don't know, bring a
But
big,
he's waiting to buy the $25 TV
yeah,
that normally sells for $26.
exactly. All right. All right, so we got to take another quick break, but stay with us because we still have a racing update in this week's 5 Off, 5 On update, another game of fact or fiction, and a few more stories you won't want to miss. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
Village Music Shop of Mastic. 1-800-HEY-DUDE, your full-service store with personalized attention, school band instrument rentals and sales, music instruction on all instruments for all styles and age groups, for guitars, drums, amplifiers, PA systems, and accessories. It's Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE or go to villagemusicshop.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Welcome back. So, as always, we have another amazing game of Fact or Fiction. But before we get into it, let's see what's new in the world of racing and NASCAR in this week's 5 Off, 5 On update.
Hi, this is Joe Larson from the 5 Off 5 On Racing Show at InRavio.com. If you missed last week's show, you missed our discussion about the Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano incident last week at the Martinsville Speedway in Virginia. You missed our discussion about Jeff Gordon and his 93rd NASCAR Sprint Cup Series victory and his upcoming retirement. In addition to the Camping World Truck Series results, we also had results from the Mexican Grand Prix, which was held in Mexico City. We also talked about the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour team owner Eddie Partridge and his disappointment with NASCAR and the possibility of shutting down his team in the future. We also talked about the new reality show, the Checkered Flag Challenge, where regular people have a shot at $2 million. Tune in Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear about Texas and to see if the Logano-Kenseth feud will continue. Plus, we'll have results from the North-South Shootout from Concord, North Carolina. 5 Off, 5 On is live every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only at InRavio.com/live. Be sure you're following all the action by following at InRavio on Twitter and liking our posts over at Facebook.com/5 Off, 5 On. We'll see you next Monday.
Wow.
Well, thanks, Joe. He's got a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, and you didn't tell me that there was a new racing reality show. I'm surprised you weren't like foaming at the mouth to be on
Honestly, I'm learning it with you right
it.
now.
Wow.
I did not know this.
You don't have your ear to the track?
Apparently not. I'm surprised Joe didn't give me the heads up.
All right, so let's keep things moving and head straight into a game of Fact or Fiction. Britain's first ever fast pedestrian lane has opened in Liverpool city centre following research that claims 47% of the nation finds slow walking the most annoying aspect of high street shopping. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say, well, I would say fact, but
I'm hoping it's fact. Let's see. It's fact. Yes.
Nice.
The research conducted by Argos also revealed shoppers hated battling through crowds, people chatting in the middle of the street, and pavement hoggers. Yes.
I get a kick out of the ones that are wandering, like they're walking and all of a sudden they just change courses like they're drunk.
Those are the people that do the exact same thing when they're driving. Just
Yeah,
you
I know. It's like they're texting while they're walking or something, but they're not.
No.
It's just their brain malfunctions and they lead one side
Yeah,
to the
exactly. All right. Touting it as a seductive and versatile new addition to their Dream Angels collection, Victoria's Secret officials announced Tuesday the launch of a 3-square-inch patch of satin that can be placed anywhere on the body, saying our new Ultimate Angel patches are feminine, delicate, and incredibly sexy. Fact or fiction?
What's the purpose of the patch? Like
Temporary
pasty?
tattoo type of thing. It's just, stick it on. Okay, I got a green one today. It's.
But does it have a design on it or something?
I don't know. It's got to be fiction. It
you
has
think?
to
I'm
be.
going to say fact.
Please be fiction. Thank you. It's
Okay,
fiction.
there you go.
All right. Last one, I think.
Actually, that could have been a good one. Victoria's Secret came out with a new blue tape that you can actually stick to any part of your body and it comes on a roll. It looks similar to painter's tape, but it's really different because it's sold by Victoria's Secret for like $25 a roll.
Okay.
They could slap their name on anything and sell it, right? It's sexy.
Florida 8th grader gets detention for hugging a friend. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact. Got to be fact. Has to be. Yes. It is at each principal's discretion to determine what kind of touching is inappropriate. According to WFTV Orlando, hugging was banned altogether at Jackson Heights this year, in addition to holding hands, linking arms, and kissing. Unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah. That's one of the things that little girls like to do. Boys don't really get into it. They like to shove each other into lockers and things, but little girls like to hug each other. It's just what they do. And telling them that they can't is just horrible.
But now, was that a girl or was it a boy?
It doesn't matter. Little girls like to hug. Doesn't mean anything. They just like to hug.
So you can't hug, but the teachers, the female teachers can have sex with the.
No,
the
they can't do
teenager.
that either. Just because they get away with it for a little while doesn't mean they're
That's
allowed to.
That's frowned upon too.
Yes, it is.
Bummer.
That's the way it is.
I missed all of that in school.
I know you did.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take one last quick break, but stick around with us because when we come back, we'll wrap things up with a few more stories as well as some footage from the recent Gold Coast Art Film Festival Gala event where we talked to some extremely familiar faces. We'll be right back.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
It's always been important to us to have music a part of our lives, part of our children's lives. At Village Music Shop, Bonnie and Chuck have not only made it possible for our kids to learn and understand and read music and enjoy playing a musical instrument, but they've also made it fun.
I really like coming here. I like coming to Village Music because everybody here is nice.
And they've inspired some creativity and imagination and taught them discipline. And along the way, they've gotten some self-confidence, really been like a part of our family.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
Oh, thank you for sticking with us. As we said earlier, we were lucky enough to attend this year's Gold Coast Art Film Festival Gala event. We'll be showing some interviews with very high-profile names over the coming weeks. But for now, let's just get a taste of what went down.
Hey everyone, this is Kyle from InRavio.com. We're here at the 2015 Gold Coast Arts Gala event, here supporting the Gold Coast Film Festival and all the businesses that help sponsor this wonderful event. We're going to talk to some extremely talented individuals, actors, directors, founders, producers, and help you live vicariously through us. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be some good stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You're going to have to stick with us and check back next week and see who we talk to.
In the upcoming weeks, we're going to have some different interviews from like Lou Diamond Phillips and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Nice.
All right, so we got a couple more stories.
All right, good.
Do you remember a story we covered a while back about the giant red ball that got loose from its moorings and was rolling around the streets of Toledo?
I remember that.
Well, it's happened again, but this time it's a 350-pound giant jack-o'-lantern rolling around the streets of Peoria, Arizona.
Wow.
Patrick Sparks of Big Arizona Promotions, the production company that owns the pumpkin, said he spent 40 minutes driving around looking for the runaway display. He also said, "I was so shocked to see that it was bouncing like a basketball all the way down the road. Luckily, nobody was injured in the incident."
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No. That's, that thing hitting you, it's got to hurt.
Well, I wasn't even thinking that. Just this 350-pound giant inflatable jack-o'-lantern rolling and bouncing down the road.
Street
that
and not hitting
be
anybody.
Hysterical. No, it hit cars. There you go.
You know, I mean, like, you know.
People. Not that I'm aware of.
Because think about it, 350 pounds on your car, boom, that's, you know.
Yeah, that's going
pretty
to leave a
heavy.
dent.
Yeah. Hello, Prudential. Well, Donald Trump, as we all know, he posted a tweet Tuesday featuring a Nazi swastika next to a picture of GOP rival Jeb Bush. Ugh. The outspoken candidate for the Republican presidential nomination, who recently lost his lead in the polls to Ben Carlson, has come under fire for inflammatory statements about women and immigration during his campaign. Tuesday's tweet from Trump appeared to be quoting from, or a partial tweet of, a supporter's message with a photo collage of anti-Bush imagery. In addition to the Nazi swastika, the montage featured an image of Bush in a sombrero next to a cactus. Bush, whose wife is Mexican, has slammed Trump's statements on immigration. So what have we all learned? That's a good question. I don't know. I kind of like Trump.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's outspoken. He reminds me of a lot of people that I know. And it's interesting to see that there's a lot of people that like him as well.
Yeah.
His numbers have slipped a little bit in the polls, but he's still right up in there. As a matter of fact, he's going to be on Saturday Night Live coming this Saturday. That's going to be interesting to watch.
I don't know. I'm having a real hard time with him. I really don't care for him.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I don't like any of the other ones,
Well,
so it
that's
doesn't
part
help.
of the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
That's it. That's where it boils down to. So.
Yeah, I guess. Guys, there was one more picture I had sent to you. Do you have the picture of the Star Wars kid? You do? Okay. That story somehow didn't make it into my script, but I love this. This was another costume that I said that we had another one coming up that was really good. Check this kid out. The father made this costume, and it's a Star Wars, I forget what it was called, Snow Trooper or something?
Stormtrooper?
I don't know. It's some kind of, it was a snow something or other. A-Wing? Okay, well, kind of. Snow Speeder, that it is. That's what it is. The whole big thing about this is the kid's in a wheelchair. So the father built this thing around his
the
wheelchair so he would have a costume.
Very good. Kudos.
Yes, that's what I thought
Very
was
nice.
really cool.
And that's an awesome costume besides.
Yes. And he had glow sticks in it, and he had these little like foam kind of things that he could shoot out. So it was a functioning thing.
Snow fighter.
Yes.
Nice.
It was really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome dad project. Good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Good
love
job.
that one.
Very nice.
All right, so you got anything else you want to chat about, or are we pretty much it?
I just want to say that, don't forget to, if you haven't liked us on Facebook, you should not only like the InRadio.com Facebook, but also the Weekly Show Facebook. And don't forget to check out the other awesome shows we have here on InRadio. You saw some of the little snippets that we have here, the little 2-minute segments. So yeah.
Oh, and we just put up some new contests and some new concert tickets you can win. So you definitely want to check out the contest page.
Right.
That's
why I say, if you like us on Facebook, you're going to see that popping up on social media.
Of course, if you
We've
don't,
got all kinds of tickets from the Paramount Theater in Huntington.
If you don't enter, then I get to go. So
So it's a win-win.
That's right.
Or you lose-win. Right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you
yeah,
lose,
you
I
wanna-
win. Yes.
Yeah, so you want to sign up for that and tell your friends. Don't forget to share that because, if you sign up on Facebook, you're going to get notifications of the ticket giveaways.
Absolutely.
And you can definitely win.
And we got some good stuff
Remember,
coming
you
up.
got to be in New York, though, to come and grab these tickets.
You have to be
come
able to
and-
get to New York. I don't care how you do it. You just have to be able to get here because I'm not flying in.
We have had people come from all around to come to the
right.
shows. I guess a little vacation, on top of that. We had one guy come from Florida
Exactly.
to come to the Paramount. It was
We got to
interesting.
go.
We got to.
We got to go.
That's
so
it.
thanks for joining us. Be
We're out of
sure to
time.
visit InRadio.com. Like I said, at Facebook.com/InRadio Weekly. Follow at InRadio on Twitter. All of that kind of stuff. We're everywhere. So
And don't forget, get your scrotum backpack orders in and Donald Trump bumper stickers. Just, email him. He'll send them right out to you.
there you go. All right. See you later. See you later. Bye. That's it.
Bye.